Some pretty amazing scenes of our own overnight in this complex.
Sure were. This was a very top-secret operation that was organised some weeks ago. Acting on specific intelligence, the Corrective Services had specific targets inside Parklea Jail. Now here we're seeing that they're going into one of the wings here. This is the Middle Eastern wing. Now they had to hit with lightning speed because if there was any prior notice, then the prisoners that they were targeting would have got rid of the contraband that they were looking for.
You say also that no one really knew at the complex they were coming.
No, even the governor of the jail, he wasn't told until these guys were knocking on the door at the jail. Then he was rung and these guys were let through and into the cell.
How did the prisoners react when all of these officers came through?
There was a lot of yelling out, calling out, taunting if you like. We can see here a phone's just been seized from a toilet. Now that was a common way of disposing of things. It was interesting, as we're inside, you could hear the toilets flush alongside each one of these cells as they were getting rid of things. Some of the things were easy to flush. A phone obviously didn't go down so well. These guys went through everything, light fittings, they went through food items. Now these drug dogs are fantastic. They've got an incredible nose. This dog's been trained for 6 years. It sits down. As soon as it smells something, it sits down alongside of wherever it smelled. There was also an attack dog there. He was ready to protect these guys. These guys couldn't be armed, obviously, because they're inside a maximum security jail. If anything went wrong, they lose those arms. Couldn't take mobile phones in either.
All right, that was the extent of what they found, the mobile phone. Were they happy, though, with the outcome?
Absolutely. They did find a very, very small box cutter. This is a very interesting piece of equipment. A TV on the camera on the ends of that lens goes down the S-band and checks what's down there. But they found a very small box cutter. They found a number of what they called nuisance contraband, but the mobile phone was gold because that's been used inside jail to run businesses outside jail. And I would imagine that every member of that wing had access to that phone. It wasn't just the phone, but the charger as well.
We mentioned the prisoners before. The reaction to the officers coming in, and you had some difficulties initially, but they calmed down pretty quickly, didn't they?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's interesting when the prisoners were behind closed doors and they were calling out and yelling out at the prison officers going about their business. As soon as they were taken out of the cells and lined up outside and handcuffed, they were pretty quiet, pretty meek.
This was a secretive raid, but we were there, which is obviously about sending a message to the other prisoners and the prisoners.
Absolutely. This is all about sending a message saying that they're watching them, they're prepared to look for this contraband. I mean, there's stuff getting in, there's no doubt about it. I mean, it's been smuggled in all sorts of different ways. You know, tennis balls filled with pills is thrown over the fence. Grandmothers are taking it in, children are taking it in. They know they're stopping some at the gate, but some of it is getting in and they're going to continue.
Fascinating stuff, Simon Berta. Thanks very much for that.
Thanks, Carl.
Appreciate you.